Well, hey, what's up, everybody? Thursday, the IG report had dropped, and it really kind of vindicated President Trump and his claims against the deep state. The deep state, and the deep state is the bureaucrats. We have a system set up where a lot of people are elected every 4 years, and they kind of stagger it. But there's a government they decided to make a bureaucrats. So if something happened, we wouldn't lose all the infrastructure. We wouldn't lose all the judges. We wouldn't lose all the justice, the FBI, all that stuff. Our government would continue to function. And I was thinking to myself, when I was listening to the report, what the findings were, and this came out from the IG, which is kind of an investigative branch within the DOJ, and they look into things, and then they recommend, well, we should prosecute this person or that person. So they looked into how Trump has been dealt with, and he's been dealt with unfairly, is the official report. Right now, we'll see what the DOJ does with this and whatnot. But anyways, the reason I wanted to make this video is because I wanted to try to explain to you what it would be like and what has been going on to President Trump and the attacks that he's taking. It is, and I thought, what would be the best way of doing it? We have an election going on in India, and Congress wants to stop Modi. They want to dethrone him, de-seat him as the prime minister, and they would love to have Gandhi as the prime minister, right? And just imagine if the CBI decided, you know what? We don't like Modi. We think he's not good enough to be prime minister. He's not. He's kind of uneducated. He's not. He comes from a bad background, a poor background. He's a tea getter. We need to stop this. So what we're going to do is we're going to fix elections. We're going to make sure that Congress is winning the elections, so that way they can have the seats to nominate Gandhi as prime minister. And we're going to smear Modi. We're going to say things like we're going to float stories that he really has a love child in Pakistan with some Pakistani, that Pakistan money has been financing his campaign, that he really eats meat, that he eats beef, and that if you go to his estate, you can find cows there that he's going to slaughter and eat. And it's this kind of things that would upset the average Hindu's kind of sensibilities. And this is what they've been doing to Trump. And Trump got a big victory when this report came out, and he basically in America has been doing taking victory laps, being like, "What's up?" as only Trump can do, right? But I think it's a real danger here in America, and the danger is of going against the will of the people. I am writing President Trump a letter, and we'll see what happens. And I saw some comments saying you're just wasting your time. People said the same thing when I did my video to Putin, and then he showed it on national television. Who knows? Maybe whatever. Who knows? But I'm going to keep you up to date with the response of this, because I'm going to write him a letter, and I'm going to ask him to do something about Pakistan. I'm going to ask him to make them feel some heat, that this isn't right what's going on to our friends. I'm going to invite him on for an interview on Movie Community College, and see what he says. And then I'm also going to invite him over to my house for dinner. I don't know, chances are none of those will happen, but I'm going to do it anyways. And see what happens. Because we need to get more attention to what's going on in India with Pakistan. I think the Pakistanis are hell-bent on war. They keep sending people over the border. I think I was reading somewhere that there's been 136 ceasefire violations. India, it's time to punch him in the mouth. It's time to drop the hammer. It's time for them to feel the full weight of the Indian army. Because I'm going to tell you something right now about Pakistan. Pakistan is a nation, they don't have a real army. They don't. They have a glorified militia. They have a glorified militia. It's not a real army. They can't win any wars. When's the last time they won anything? What can they do? What can they do? They can't even feed their people. You know what I mean? The government breaks down at very basic things. Oh, they're really good at crossing the border and doing sneak attacks. They're really good at that. But it's onesie twosie, right? It's not. Let's see a battalion try to roll over the border and engage the Indian Army. They'll be destroyed. They would be destroyed. We have a term in America called beer muscles. So the idea is the more beer you drink, the tougher you think you are. And you get beer muscles, and you're like, yeah. And then you go and you pick a fight with somebody, and they just kill you, dude. They just wipe you out. They thrash you. And I think that's what I think that's what Pakistan has. They have beer muscles. They're sitting around drinking all day, and and then they think that they're like, yeah, we're gonna go show them. You're gonna show nobody nothing, dude. And I think if we can get President Trump back focused on this, it would be a huge help. We need to cut off the money, right? We really do. We need to cut off the money, and well, that's probably a separate video. I wanted to go into something else, but that's a separate video. But since you're watching this, I wanted to let you know I was texting with Shawn Sharma from the Shawn Sharma Show. Say that fast 3 times. Shawn Sharma Show. Shawn Sharma Show. Shawn Sharma Show. It's like a tongue twister, and I'm going to be on his show. He doesn't know when. Maybe next weekend. Maybe he said he'd follow up with me on Tuesday, but we're going to be on the show. I like Shawn. I feel like there's a like-minded person that has very similar views, and I'm really looking forward to it. What I'd like to do is I would like to be on once a quarter with him. Help out his channel, promote him, and hang out with the guy. I also sent him a text. I would like to start some kind of IndiaPakistan in America where we can get together and maybe have little meetings and talk about, plug in with the Desi community and talk about what's going on and how can we move forward. But we'll see, baby steps. But I will be on there. You will go one day in a not so distant future. You will go to the Shawn Sharma, and you'll see me, the professor, hanging out with them, and we'll be profiling because we got great haircuts. All right, make sure you check out Revolver. Thank you so much for you guys who've gone over and subscribed. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on Revolver, and I think it was 3 something yesterday. I looked at it. It's 1:51 in the morning. I know sometimes people ask me, what time is it? It's 1:51 in the morning. I got up at I got up about 12:30. I couldn't sleep. I went to bed early. I usually go to bed about 6:30, and I woke up early because it's Father's Day. It's Father's Day weekend, and I'm excited. My boy is coming home. We're going to watch movies, and we're going to eat fried chicken and mashed potatoes, and we're going to joke and laugh and have a good time. So I'm really, really looking forward to that, to do that. So anyways, happy birthday, Sai. There's a video request the Warrior Queen was telling me about, and I think I got it on notes here somewhere. Yes, I do. I got a note. 6/14 is Sai's birthday. He has asked us to react to a Wyzag video. We can do it this weekend. Warrior Queen. Busting it out, Sai. So we got a video today to tape for you. Happy birthday, buddy. Hey, Sai, how old are you? Can you leave a comment down there and just put your age? How old are you? You look like a young dude. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Peace and much love.